Hey, this is Jim again. We just got done doing our first run on the new VARA skin with the VARA plate and the VARA foil added on. We were doing 22 originally at 5,800 RPMs. We took it out today with everything added on. We're at 39 at 5,600 RPMs, 39 miles an hour. So I'm very happy, very pleased. What a ride. Good times. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. So some questions for you, Jim, to point out to our customers. Like somebody that might be interested in VARA Foil, hydrofoil, and did it scare you at any time with going from a normal 22-mile-an-hour ride to 30, what you were doing consistently, 30 to 34 miles an hour? What was there any?
It took 10-15 minutes to figure it out, feel the way that it actually took off. Your instructions of how to sit there and control it, from the lifting it with the pitch and the VARA plate in the back to riding the VARA foil. And once you get the hang of it, it's a smooth ride. It's quiet, unbelievable.
Yeah, very quiet. So how many total hours did we get into that?
Probably a total hour of total time about an hour.
Okay, so with an hour time, if you were talking to somebody online, what would you say? I mean, in terms of the learning curve, was
20-30 minutes, if that.
Okay.
Very easy.
But to master it, it's going to take about 4 to 8 hours, right?
For sure,
you know,
yeah.
and you're going to get out there and just go through all the, you know, the wrongs and the rights, and do all that. But there's some of the things that you may have learned about going into the wind versus downwind. Is there anything you can tell anybody?
Well, we were blowing at what, 20?
Yeah, so
easy. So it wasn't a calm day by any means, and we just rode right above the top, like it was ice. Very smooth.
So the boat like chop, right?
Oh yeah, it took it and grabbed it and just rode right across everything.
If you were to put a number on the chop when we came out of the west side of Tampa Bay, what would you put the wave height at?
3 to 4 on the west side, and we're probably 2s consistent here, and then wakes with the cruise ship coming out and some of the boats.
Yeah, so we, you know, Jim's pretty spot on there, and just want to let you know that to see how Jim handled it and listen to the actual, you know, some of the instructions that we tried to give him, because if you're like a typical guy, we don't like reading the manuals too much, so it's just hands-on, getting out there and doing it. And would you describe it the same as, like, as many people describe it, they call it a bump with a trim tilt. So like a bump, does it go a long way, or is
it goes a long way, very quick. So it's not, you just have to hit it once and it sits there and does its thing.
Yeah, when Jim's talking about hitting it, he's talking about hitting a trim tilt switch. So you're basically controlling the bow attitude by bumping the switch up and or down. So the only thing I could ask you, Jim, is now that you've been out here on this boat once, you were doing 22 miles an hour max before. Extremely noisy, dragging the bows, and I know that because I was with you, right?
Right.
And we went out and did the sea trial, and then we went out again, just kind of learning the boat in freshwater the first time, saltwater the second time. No, we did 21.9 in, or 22 in freshwater the first time, 21.9 maximum miles per hour the second time in saltwater with a full tank of fuel. What would you say? Would you trade this hydrofoil in and go to another? No. Go back to the old boat, or
no?
This
is it. This is the. I'm ready to live the VARA life.
All right,
you got me hooked.
Well, you're part of the family, and welcome. So, listen, we thank you for coming along and joining the team. And you know, any questions that you may have, we can get you in touch with Jim. We can't. You know, we don't give out last names, but we do give out testimonials. If you have any questions of Jim with his, and by the way, the boat is, can you describe what your boat is?
It's a Tahoe, 2020 Tahoe, 22 LTZ 2285, and it's got a rear fishing. So
it has a 90
horsepower command thrust Mercury.
And that command thrust used to run a 16 by 12 pitch prop, by the way. So 16 in diameter, 12-inch pitch. Now what we did is on this run, which we actually were kind of playing with numbers and we didn't know if it would go, but it was a 14 1/4 by 17 prop, 3-blade stainless, and this boat ran at maximum RPMs. What did you say your max RPMs were?
We got right up at 57, 58 when we hit the 39.
So we hit a 39 at 56, 57, 58, somewhere in there. It was just, you know, smooth, quiet ride. So in endings, give us a call if you need to. We'll hook you up with Jim, but we'll hook you up through email or text if it's okay with him. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video, and hydrofoils are the future.